Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we continue our journey in the Exodus from the Pale Sea rerun. It took me about 3 hours to complete and record stage 5, 6, and 7, and another 2 hours just to find a better strategy for stage 8. Let's get started. In stage 5, we need to watch out for those explosion chaser. They deal high damage and stun our operators for a few seconds. Start by deploying Mew and cloning Magellan. I don't normally clone Magellan because her clone doesn't do a lot of damage. But since I'm not bringing Dorothy for this stage, she is my only option. Deploy Magellan facing down, so she can help kill the Shaker at the end. Her skill 2 drones help deal damage to both the top and the bottom ends. Get ready to activate Mayor and Mew's skill when the Explosion Chaser is about to enter the field. When the Explosion Chaser is charging her skill, use the Mayor's skill to stun her. When the Shaker landed our ship, block it with Amiibo and slowly kill it with the Magellan's drone. And that's how you clear EP5 with Rhine Lab operators. In stage 6, I brought Nasty as an off-tank and build a high ground device directly in front of the blue box. For DPS, you can bring either Ifrit or Astronite. Use Mew to kill the bottom bridge builder and deploy Nasty to do the same on the top lane. We will keep the middle bridge open so the enemies can come through. Once Astronite or Ifrit is deployed, you can just go AFK. However, to clear the mission faster, you can retreat Nasty once her device is fully upgraded. If you had a retreating Nasty, you can deploy her to kill the last bridge builder. And that's how you clear EP6 with Rhine Lab operators.
全ては秩序にのっとるべきだ。摂理に反することなど誰にも許されない。
For stage 7, we use a classic Rhine Lab strategy. Set up a front line with Mew and Saria, and barbecue the lane with Ifrit. Make sure you place Mew on top lane, so her clone doesn't get bombarded. For this stage, you need a healer to keep Mew and Ifrit alive. I tried to 3-man it by placing Ifrit on the bottom next to Saria instead of the top lane, but Ifrit was unable to keep both of them alive at the same time. I chose Silence Altar for the additional survivability that her talent provides. The extra 20% max HP and HP regeneration become critical once the corrosion damage stacks. And that's how you clear EP7 with Rhine Lab operators. Finally, we get to stage 8. This is an interesting stage. The final boss, the Toner, takes less damage when not blocked or near a cannon. So, our priority is to find a way to destroy those cannons quickly and push the boss to phase 2. After testing it for about 30 minutes, I found that Dorothy to be the perfect fit for the task. Start by deploying Mew and an Nasty. Then immediately build a high ground device for Dorothy. I also brought Mayor. She is needed to stun the boss at a specific location, which I will explain later. Her meeples are also needed to block the boss during phase 2. Once you deploy Dorothy, continuously place traps at these 4 locations. As you can see, the traps are slowly and surely chipping away the cannons. Once the 2 bloody chefs are down, we have one more place to put our traps, killing the cannon even faster. Here is when you need to deploy Amiibo and activate Mayor's skill, so we can stun the boss and buy ourselves enough time to place another trap. We also want the boss to be at this exact location when the 2 cannons goes down. As you can see, if we block the boss at this location, we can still deploy a trap on the tile directly above him. This, for some reason, doesn't work when the boss is on that other tile. Retreat nasty, and keep using traps to take down the boss. Retreat Saria when the boss enters phase 2. Use traps and amiibos to buy time for Saria. Place Astronaut Altar to destroy the 3rd cannon. Once a boss makes a U-turn, and once the 3rd cannon is down, deploy amiibos, Nasty, and finally Saria to stall the boss for Ifrit to dish out damage. And that's how you clear PV Stage 8 with Rhine Lab operators. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.